Okay. Danny, what do you think about the Crawford versus Hunt fight?
It's a good fight for both of them, man. It's a good fight. It's a good fight for both.
Who's your favorite prospect coming up that you see maybe you could pass the torch on in a couple of years?
There's a lot of young kids out there doing their thing, man. There's a lot of young kids out there doing their
Who's
thing.
the one that stands out the most?
I would have to say, Gerard Ennis from Philly. He been doing his thing, man. He's probably one of the. He been looking the best to me out of all the prospects. Huh?
Are you grooming cats in Philly?
Am I grooming them? Not yet, because that's another phase of my career. That's another phase. Right now, I'm just focused on being a fighter. Oh yeah, definitely. I always give people advice. All the young fighters always call me Danny. You know what I'm saying? Ask me for advice, and I try to be a role model to them. Try to give them advice, help them understand the game. But definitely, I'm always in the young fighters' years. But in the future, I want to try to help give fighters from Philly a platform. Yeah.
Danny, what do you think about Deontay Wilder? Obviously, he's going to fight Dominic Brazil. Well, first, what do you think about that fight?
I think it's a good fight. It's a good fight for Deontay. He's coming off two tough fights with Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury. Those are probably the two best heavyweights in the division. I think this is a good fight for him. Dominic is a good fighter. Yeah, he has something to prove. But I think it's a good fight for Deontay.
What do you think about the rumors were that Dazn was offering Wilder $100 million for 3 fights? That didn't go to what? Why do you think that happened?
I mean, I don't know how true that can be. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's fake. So that's something you gotta ask the guys over there in the zone.
Did Dazn ever offer you a contract or communicate with you? Never.
Nah. I told anybody if it ain't through Al Heyman, I don't consider it a real offer.
Why is the loyalty so high between you and Al Heyman?
It's what we built. It's 10 years in the game together. So at the end of the day, that's how I was raised, to be loyal. So you gotta be loyal to. It's a small business. You don't want to burn your bridges.
Now, they mentioned some young fighters. Did you mention Jared Boots Ennis? He's from your
Yeah.
Have you spoken to him? Do you know him?
Nah, I mean, I remember him as a kid.
Oh, really?
Like, I don't have a personal relationship, but when I see him in Philly, I show him love. But he asked me who's the top prospect, and I said him.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay, I didn't know you said that.
Yeah,
okay.
I said him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I came in kind of late.
For sure. I mean, I gotta say him because he obviously is.
Putting on shows.
Yeah, for sure.
What's your thoughts on Canelo versus Jimmy?
That's a good fight too. I think that's definitely a 50-50 fight. Whoever wants it more will take it.
Now, you left Golden Boy. Earl Spence tweeted, I know you're not black, but I just want to get your impression. He said, you don't treat your black fighters well. I don't know if you heard that.
No, I didn't see that.
You didn't hear that?
Yeah.
How bad or how good was your relationship with Golden Boy in terms of, did they make empty promises to you, or?
I mean, the people are good. They treat me good. They treat me good. I'm not gonna lie. They treat me good. But it wasn't until I met Al Heyman until I got a big fight. So they moved me good. They got me to where 20-0. But they couldn't take me to the next level. So Al Heyman was the missing puzzle piece who took me to the next level and got me the big fights.
So in baseball terms, Golden Boy would be the minor leagues and Al Heyman would be the major leagues.
I mean, I don't want to say it like that because they obviously made Canelo. They made some big fighters, but I guess what Errol Spence was trying to say is that can you make a black fighter like you made Canelo? And that's what he's trying to say, because Golden Boy is more of a Mexican promotion. And like I said before, I'm a Puerto Rican fighter, but I'm from Philly. But it took a black man to make me.
But you got that crossover appeal though,
yeah. So that tells you everything. They really couldn't take me to that next level. It took Al Heyman, a black man, to put me on that level.
Is it big fights that you look at when you're looking at a promoter? Is just getting you the big fights? Is that it, or what else is it that you consider when you?
Yeah, definitely. They want to paydays, big fights. Obviously, you got to earn them, but paydays and like big TV fights. Like it just get me on a big TV network. Yeah, exactly.
Danny,
Big
you said that it's a 50-50 fight between Canelo and Jacobs. How does what would be the game plan for Canelo be? What would the game plan for Jacobs be? In
I
your
think
mind?
Danny's gonna try to box and bang a little bit, and I think Canelo's gonna try to walk him down, and that's how I see that fight happen.
You don't see either strategy having the edge.
I think Danny's more of a talented boxer. I know Danny since the amateur, so I know he's a talented boxer. I just say it's a 50-50 fight because it's a unification fight, and both fighters are hungry, and both fighters are on the top of their game.
Where does Triple G go from here? Does he wait around for the winner? Who would you like Triple G to fight next?
I don't know. Whoever, it's a lot of good fights out there for him.
Is he overrated, Triple G, or is he a good fighter, a great fighter?
Nah, he's a good fighter. He's not overrated. I mean, nah, he's not overrated. He can fight. Triple G can fight. For sure. Yeah.
Considering you beat Granado next month, looking at, would you want to jump to Spence, or would you want to rematch with Puerto or Thurman? What's on your mind?
Yeah, definitely. I want, after this, like I said before, I want either the rematch with Porter and Thurman, a Spence fight, or a Pac-Man fight. That's what's on the radar, baby. That's what we want.
Did you get the contract from Top Rank? I just interviewed
Me?
Bob. Yeah. They said they offered you $3 million, if I'm not mistaken. $3 million to fight Terrence
A
Crawford.
contract? I never seen a contract. I never seen a contract.
Did you hear about that offer at all?
We heard about it, but like I said before, anybody can say that. Like Bob Arum never called me. Bob Arum never called Angel Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can say they want to. So it's like I said before, if you don't talk to Al Heyman, then it's not a real offer.
He said Al Heyman doesn't exist though.
And let me interrupt on that. The comments that they make out there about that money stuff, it's a big deal for, with all due respect, for Crawford and them to get that kind of money. These guys been making that kind of money. They just don't put their business out in the street. So it's just like, come on now. And it's like these guys been getting money. It's new to some other people. These guys been getting money. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Talking about that would be my highest payday. I did
come
that
on, man.
already. I did that already. Trust me.
Been getting money.
I just,
They gonna
you know,
continue getting.
I ain't got no. I
All right,
don't
let's go
have
last question.
to. You know, offer me real money. If you real, if it's a real offer.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you, man.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this icon right here and hit the bell button so you can get notified every time we upload a new video. And we also have a free app available on iTunes and Google Play, so make sure you go and download that. Bye Fight fans.